Have you ever wondered why some nights feel heavier than others? You lie down, close your eyes, and instead of drifting into peace, your mind races, thoughts of family, health, or maybe the aches that never quite go away. And as you rub your eyes, maybe you notice they've been a little blurry lately, as though the world has a thin veil over it. You blink, but it's still there. That soft haze, that dimming of light, it's subtle at first, but it grows. For many older adults, that's how cataracts begin. And here's the truth, it's not just a problem of the eyes. It's a reflection of how our bodies, and even our hearts, are asking for rest, balance, and renewal. That's why today, we're talking about something simple, yet profound. A quiet evening ritual, drinking a calming herbal tea before bed, that not only supports your vision but also helps you fall into a deeper, more peaceful sleep. This isn't a story about a magic cure. It's about how nature, time, and care work together to restore what matters most, clarity of sight and peace of mind. Before we go deeper, I'd love for you to gently tap that subscribe button if you haven't already. Here, we explore ways to age with grace, stay healthy, and find comfort in life's simplest moments. You're part of a community that believes healing doesn't stop at 60, it just gets wiser. Now, I want you to imagine something. It's evening. The house is quiet. You're sitting by the window, watching the last light fade. You hold a warm cup between your hands, the aroma rising, the warmth spreading through your palms. You take a slow sip, and with it, the tension in your shoulders begins to melt. That's the kind of calm we're seeking tonight, the kind that invites your eyes and your soul to rest. You see, cataracts are not just a physical change. They're a message from the body that says, slow down. Over the years, our eyes work endlessly. They've read thousands of words, watched our children grow, cried, laughed, and witnessed every joy and sorrow. Like any part of us, they grow weary. But here's something beautiful, your eyes are capable of healing. Not instantly, not magically, but gradually, if we give them the right care and the right environment to rest. One of the greatest ways to do that begins long before morning, it begins the night before. The hour before bed is sacred. It's when your body prepares for repair. The brain clears away waste, the heart slows, and your eyes, those tiny yet powerful organs, finally get the nourishment they've been waiting for all day. But to allow that, the mind must first quiet down. And that's where this nightly tea comes in. Not the kind you rush through or drink without thought, but a mindful, comforting cup prepared with intention. When you make it, you're telling your body, it's time to rest. You're training your nervous system to let go. You're signaling your eyes that they can finally stop straining to see clearly in a busy world. A dear friend of mine, Mary, once shared how her evenings used to be restless. At 70, her eyesight was fading. She often lay awake, replaying worries in her mind. Then she started a small ritual each night, making herself a cup of gentle herbal tea, turning off bright lights, and sitting in silence for 10 minutes before bed. Within a few weeks, her sleep deepened. Her eyes felt less dry, her mornings brighter. It's like the fog in my vision lifted just a bit, she said, but more importantly, the fog in my mind cleared too. That's the part so many forget, our physical vision and inner peace are deeply connected. Stress, anxiety, and sleeplessness tighten the tiny muscles around the eyes, restricting circulation. The more we worry, the more tension builds, and the harder it becomes for our body to heal itself. But when we relax, truly relax, the body does what it was designed to do, repair, renew, and restore balance. Now, you might be thinking, can something this simple really help? And the answer is, yes, when done with presence and consistency. Every small act of care compounds over time. Science backs this up. Studies have shown that consistent nighttime relaxation rituals lower cortisol levels, improve blood flow to the eyes, and even reduce oxidative stress, one of the main factors in cataract development. So while surgery may remain the ultimate solution for advanced cases, your nightly choices, like winding down with a calm cup of herbal tea, are powerful steps in protecting your eyes and nurturing your mind. Think of it this way: your evening tea isn't just a drink. It's a bridge between the outer world and your inner peace. It's a pause between the noise of the day and the stillness of rest. Each sip slows the rhythm of your heartbeat, deepens your breath, and tells your body it's safe to heal. As you drift toward sleep, that calm doesn't just help your mind, it allows the eyes to rejuvenate. During deep sleep, your eyes' cells repair oxidative damage, replenish moisture, and rebalance the delicate fluids that keep your vision clear. But this natural repair only happens when the mind is quiet and the body truly rests. So tonight, when you prepare your tea, take it slowly. Feel the warmth, listen to the gentle sound of the water, breathe deeply. Let that moment remind you that healing doesn't always come from pills or hospitals. It often begins with stillness, gratitude, and the wisdom to care for yourself with tenderness. We'll go a little deeper into how this nightly ritual works, what's happening inside your body as you rest, how your eyes detoxify during sleep, and how simple relaxation habits can protect your vision for years to come. Because sometimes, healing your sight starts not with the eyes, but with the heart. As we grow older, something remarkable happens. Our understanding of healing begins to change. In our younger years, we often think of health as something we chase: more vitamins, more medicine, more activity. But later in life, we start to realize that true healing often comes from stillness. From listening to the body instead of pushing it. From letting nature, time, and patience do their quiet work. And that's exactly what happens when you create a gentle moment before bed, when you sit down with your evening tea, breathe deeply, and allow the day to release you. You might not feel it at first, but inside your body, remarkable things begin to happen. Your heart rate slows. Your blood vessels open. Oxygen and nutrients flow more freely to every part of your body, including your eyes. The tiny capillaries in your retinas, those delicate pathways that feed your sight, begin to rest and renew. Science calls this process restorative parasympathetic activation, a fancy term for the body's natural repair mode. But to you and me, it simply means peace. When you are calm, your body finally gets permission to heal. That's why older traditions around the world, from Japanese tea ceremonies to Native American herbal rituals, always combine warmth, quiet, and intention. They knew what modern science is only now confirming: calmness itself is medicine. I once met a retired schoolteacher named Robert who embodied this truth. He told me that after losing his wife, he struggled with loneliness and sleepless nights. His vision worsened, he was diagnosed with cataracts, and even though his doctor assured him it was normal, he felt a deep sense of sadness. "It wasn't just my eyes that felt cloudy," he said. "It was everything." One evening, his granddaughter visited and prepared him a small cup of tea. They sat quietly together, not saying much. That night, Robert slept for the first time in weeks. He began making it a ritual, not just for the tea itself, but for the calm that came with it. Months later, he told me that his eyesight hadn't miraculously cleared, but his spirit had. "I see life more clearly now," he smiled. "And somehow, that helps me see everything else a little better too." That's the hidden truth most people miss: when the heart finds peace, the body follows. Stress, grief, and tension cloud more than just our emotions. They affect our blood pressure, our hormones, and even our eyes. That's why something as simple as drinking a warm herbal tea before bed can become a powerful signal to your entire being: it's time to heal. You don't need to think about complicated health regimens or strict routines. All it takes is consistency, showing up for yourself every evening, even for 10 quiet minutes. That small act builds emotional strength and physical balance. Studies have shown that people who maintain a soothing bedtime ritual often experience lower levels of oxidative stress, which is one of the main culprits behind cataract formation and age-related vision decline. The body is extraordinary at healing, it just needs the right conditions to do so. Think of your nightly tea moment as a kind of meditation. You sit, you breathe, and you give thanks, for the day that has passed, for the eyes that have seen so much, and for the chance to rest. That gratitude, that awareness, has a healing power of its own. Modern psychology calls it mindful restoration, and it's been shown to lower inflammation and improve sleep quality in older adults. And let's be honest, good sleep is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. When you sleep deeply, your eyes bathe in nourishing fluid, your cells repair oxidative damage, and your brain clears out metabolic waste. It's a nightly detox we rarely think about, but it's essential. If you've ever woken up with dry, tired eyes or a heavy head, that's your body's way of saying it didn't get enough time to repair. But when your nights become calmer, your mornings begin to change too. You wake up lighter, more refreshed, and your vision, even if still imperfect, feels steadier, more focused. In his book The Healing Self, Dr. Deepak Chopra writes, "Rest is not idleness, it is the return to our original rhythm." That line captures the essence of what we're talking about today. The older we get, the more vital it becomes to live in rhythm, to align our habits with the natural flow of our bodies. Drinking a calming herbal tea before bed isn't just about hydration or nutrients, it's about restoring that rhythm, reminding your system how to rest and repair on its own. And here's something even deeper to reflect on. Our eyes don't just help us see the world, they help us connect to it. When vision dims, many people unknowingly withdraw from life. They read less, go out less, engage less. But when you nurture your eyes and your mind, even through a small nightly ritual, you're reminding yourself that life is still rich and full of beauty. You begin noticing again, the shimmer of light on a morning leaf, the way your grandchild smiles, the soft color of dawn. That clarity, even in moments, makes life feel alive again. So, tonight, when you lift your cup, don't think of it as a cure. Think of it as a promise to take care of yourself, to rest, to see the world and yourself with gentler eyes. Each sip, each deep breath, is an act of kindness your body remembers. Over time, you'll notice not only a difference in how you sleep or see, but in how you feel, calmer, lighter, more present. And perhaps that's the real secret. Healing cataracts may begin with the eyes, but true vision starts in the heart. If you found comfort or hope in this message, consider sharing it with someone you care about, a friend, a parent, or anyone who might need a reminder that healing is still possible, one peaceful night at a time. And remember to subscribe, because we'll continue exploring simple, natural ways to protect your vision, ease your mind, and embrace aging as the beautiful journey it truly is. Sleep peacefully tonight. Your eyes, and your soul, deserve it.